Inscribed mechanics involve most of what many would think of as the traditional job of the game designer. In board games, this includes designing the board layout, the rules, the various cards that might be used, and any tables that could be consulted. Much of these inscribed mechanics are described very well in Tracy Fullerton's book Game Design Workshop, in her chapters on formal elements of games. Fullerton's Chapter 2, Game Analysis Frameworks, lists 7 formal elements of games. 1. Player interaction patterns. 2. Objectives. 3. Rules. 4. Procedures. 5. Resources. 6. Boundaries. And 7. Outcomes. In the Formal, Dramatic, and Dynamic Elements Framework, or FDD, these 7 formal elements are defined as the things that make games different from other media. Inscribed mechanics are a bit different from this, although there is a lot of overlap because mechanics is the element of the tetrad that is unique to games. However, the core of the inscribed layer is that everything in it is intentionally designed by a game developer, and the mechanics are no exception. As a result of this, inscribed mechanics do not include procedures or outcomes, although they are part of Fullerton's formal elements, because both are controlled by the player and therefore part of the dynamic layer. The following is a list of inscribed mechanics. Objectives. Cover the goals of the players in the game. What are the players trying to accomplish? Player relationships. Define the ways that players combat and collaborate with each other. How do the players' objectives intersect, and does this cause them to collaborate or compete? Rules. Specify and limit player actions. What can and can't the players do to achieve their objective? Boundaries. Define the limits of the game and relate them directly to the magic circle. What are the edges of the game? Where does the magic circle exist? Resources. Include assets or values that are relevant within the boundaries of the game. What does the player own in-game that enables their in-game actions? Spaces. Define the shape of the game space and the possibilities for interaction. This is most obvious in board games, where the board itself is the space of the game. Tables. Define the statistical shape of the game. How do players level up as they grow in power? What moves are available to a player at a given time? All of these inscribed mechanical elements interact with each other, and overlap certainly exists between them. For example, the tech tree in the game Civilization is a table that is navigated like a space. The purpose of dividing them into these 7 categories is to help you as a game designer think about the various possibilities for designing your game. Not all games have all elements, but as with the lenses in Jesse Schell's book, The Art of Game Design, A Book of Lenses, these inscribed mechanical elements are 7 different ways to look at various things that you can design for a game.